Good evening, everyone. A courtroom battle is brewing in a murder case that drew national attention. A Foster County man accused of hitting and killing a teenager with his SUV after a street dance.
The lawyer for the man charged with murder says the prosecutor filed the charge based on hype over accusations of Republican extremism, not evidence. WDAY News reporter Matt Henson joins us live to break down why the lawyer claims misplaced hype resulted in hysteria. Matt.
Dan and Kirsten, this 6-page brief filed in Foster County District Court asked the judge to drop the murder charge against 41-year-old Shannon Brandt. He's accused of killing 18-year-old Kayla Ellingson back in September after a street dance in McHenry. In this filing, Brandt's lawyer says his client told 911 several times it was an accident and he was trying to get away from the teen. It's a case that made national headlines, even becoming a topic on the campaign trail with former President Donald Trump.
A young 18-year-old man from North Dakota.
In his argument, Brandt's lawyer Mark Freese accuses highway patrol troopers of filing erroneous claims to support the murder charge. In particular, claims that Brandt believed Ellingson was part of a Republican extremist group.
And the defense has done a nice job of kind of contradicting that and saying that there's more here than meets the eye.
Blake Hankey is a criminal defense lawyer not associated with this case, but has worked several murder cases. We asked him for his interpretation of the argument, which also includes a 19-page transcript of the 911 call Brandt made that night.
More of a self-defense type argument and more of an accident as opposed to an intentional act.
Brandt's lawyer points to the 911 call, saying Brandt never said Ellingson was part of a Republican extremist group, but rather Ellingson only threatened to call an extremist group to come handle him. His lawyer also argues troopers wrote he struck Ellingson because Ellingson was threatening him. Brandt told the 911 operator it was unintended in an effort to get away. I was trying to escape him. He got on my vehicle. I never meant to hurt him. I didn't mean to. I was scared to death.
I think that's where the big argument is going to be between the prosecution and the defense. Did this action create or manifest the extreme indifference to the value of human life?
Another interesting point raised by Brandt's lawyer, the medical examiner ruled Kayla Ellingson's cause of death as an accident. The teen's blood alcohol content was nearly 3 times the legal limit to drive. Troopers say Brandt was also drunk, but have not disclosed his BAC.
There are other options that the coroner could have chosen, including homicide, and they chose not to do that. They chose to rule this an accident.
Hankey does stress that prosecutors have not responded to the defense's argument and likely have evidence that may have not been made public yet. To support their claim, this is a case of murder.
I would find it highly unlikely a prosecutor would bring a murder charge if they didn't think they could prove it.
As we said, prosecutors have not responded to the brief and likely won't until Brandt appears in court next week. Reporting live, Matt Henson, WDAY News.